Wild Time Cooking with Allison Davis is brought to you by Corman Kitchen and Bath.
It is breakfast time here at Wild Time with Chef Allison Davis, and we're making something that is easy to grab when you're going out the door. Always good. I mean, it doesn't even have to be breakfast.
Yeah, and this is great for meal prep too. If you're prepping for the kids for the week or lunches,
Right.
you can also whip these up, and they're just better than store-bought. Always.
We're talking muffins.
Yeah, talking blueberry muffins with a crumb topping. These are going to be beautiful. And we're going to make like little, not little, we're making jumbo muffins. And I love these parchment cups. They're little lotus cups that you can pick up at the grocery store. So you don't even have to worry about spraying. And then they're wrapped so you can just grab and go.
And they look gourmet. That was the very first thing I was going to ask you about. Where do you get these?
Gift too, if you're doing like homemade. And you want to take them to somebody, say they had a baby or, you know, are sick or something like that, or out of the hospital. These are great too because they, again, look like a nice gift wrap.
Good thinking. They really do.
Okay, so what you have in front of you is the crumb topping. And it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to have her cook this morning.
She says simple.
We are going to just mix all of these ingredients in the bowl and just kind of stir it up.
No stirring technique?
Flour, brown sugar, white sugar, a little bit of baking powder, and melted butter. So that's the crumb topping that we'll have to go over the muffins once I mix up the muffin mixture. So while she's doing that, I'm going to mix up our muffins. So we have flour as well. We have quite a bit of sugar in these, I will say, just a cup.
Secret help.
We have our baking powder and baking soda. And then, of course, the recipe we'll put up here at the end. So that's more or less our dry ingredients, and then just a pinch of salt.
Let me ask you, and again, this is amateur hour for me, the baking soda, what does that do?
Well, both of them are going to be leaveners, okay? So just, it's a combination. Some breads just have baking powder, some have both, but both are leaveners that's going to help it be light and like fluffy, yeah, and to rise. All right, so now we're going to go in with our wet ingredients. So I'm just going to make a little bit of a well here. And then we're going to go in with our milk, whole milk, and vanilla, and some eggs. Eggs are really going to kind of bind this together. All right, and then I'm just going to stir this because one of the biggest things that people, I think, make a mistake in with muffins is overmixing.
Oh.
Yeah,
so that you can overmix.
Yeah, and muffins really need to just be stirred, and once it's together, once it's well combined, it's done.
So if you see some powder still in there, it's okay?
Yeah,
or
you just,
chunks?
I mean, not really chunks, you just want it to be mixed. Once it's together and it's not like dry, you don't see like
no, I'm glad you said that because I was going to ask.
But don't sit there and stir forever. Just once it's together, it's done, because you really just, if you overmix a muffin mix, then you just end up with a tough muffin. Nobody wants a
tough muffin.
Right?
But I really thought that was one of my stupid questions, so I'm glad that you said
No, not at all. All right, so our muffin mixture's ready, and we're just going to go in with our fresh blueberries.
Yum.
All of them.
Yum.
And just give it another stir, and then we're going to pour these into our muffin cups.
And do you kind of fold the muffins, the blueberries?
Again, we are going pretty light at this point once it's stirred together.
We grab them.
All right, so let me grab a little scoop. I usually recommend like a 1/4 cup scoop. I'm going to use this guy here.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just going to go into each one, and you always feel about 3/4 of the way full.
Now, what is the trick? Because when I make these, it's all over the pan.
Just patience, I guess.
Oh, man, I thought there was a secret trick. So 3/4 of the way, you said?
Yeah, not all the way full, because you know it's going to rise. And then we're going to put this crumb topping over top.
Oh, before we cook it, okay.
And that's it. So we're going to get these finished up, and then we're going to get these in the oven, and we're going to show our audience what these look like when they come out of the oven.
They're pretty ugly.
All right, and as you can see, these are out of the oven, and they are gorgeous.
They look like something you'd buy in the store.
Exactly.
Amazing.
And like I said, it makes a perfect gift. These can be individually wrapped and ready to go, you know, for the kids. But really, just beautiful. So we're gonna open one of
Try
these
these?
guys up,
Yes.
and I have a feeling you want to try this.
Yeah. It's one of those where the blueberries just
Yeah,
all
you
over
just
and
see that
yum.
gorgeousness.
Yes.
Yeah, if that's a word.
That is a perfect explanation.
All right, and it's just fluffy. It's, oh my goodness, it's going to be hot,
Oh
so
my
blow on it. But yeah, those are just heavenly, and I love the crumb topping.
So good.
Well, you all know where to find this recipe. You can go to middaykentucky.com/recipes tab. I'm Chef Allison Davis. Amber Freeman's enjoying a muffin. We'll be right back after this short break.